How we all doing, fellas? So today, right, we're gonna do a little bit of a recipe video, right? And then I'm gonna kind of talk a little bit about the science of failure while I'm making it here. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope this recipe is to your liking. It's one I tested out from Instagram, and I tried it, and it was pretty good. I think I just needed to cook it a little longer. So, I guess now is my redemption. I'm going to do that. So, hopefully the angle is pretty good. But yeah, just got a fresh cut. Hope you guys like it. I'm vibing with it. I know you guys all love it because I am a beautiful, handsome young man with muscles and abs, which is all you need when you're a man, dude. Okay, there you go. Perfect angle. So, first you're going to want to grab a mixing bowl, of course, right? And I'm going to need to pull out a screenshot because I forget all the flipping time. Usually this is 2 cups of yogurt, so I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to use this cheesecake, Dan & Light and Fit, if you can see the brand on there. Just going to throw these bad boys in there and see how that works. Because it is like a kind of like French toast, right? But I'm going to use egg whites instead of eggs. You can use eggs if you want to be higher in fat, but I'm going with egg whites. And if you want, you can change this out for Greek yogurt, but I don't know. It's all up to your guys' preferences. But this is what I'm doing to try to make it taste the best. And cheesecake, Greek yogurt, the Dan & Light Fit brand, is my go-to. It's just so flippin' good. I just can't even. Most yogurts I can't just eat straight out of it. These ones I could. Alright, so that's saying a lot for me. Since I'm a more of a picky eater sometimes. I'm not super picky, but I sure can be, especially with protein stuff. It can taste really bad. So, how many calories are this? 80. With the second one, we're at about 260. Or not 260, what am I saying? 160. Alright, and you're gonna grab a monk fruit sweetener. I'm gonna go for about 3 spoonfuls in it here. Ooh. You can do as much as you want. It's monk fruit sweetener. It's like 0 calories. And then, it's so easy. This takes like 3 ingredients. They said about 5 tablespoons of this. So, that's what we're doing. Because we are baking this. This is going to be like more of a sweet treat. Dessert. Now you're going to want 5 of these bad boys. Right? Don't need to be too accurate. The calories in this, like 35. So. How many cups is 60 milliliters? Maybe I'm an idiot, but that's okay. It's okay to be a little goober. 1/4 cup. Okay. You're gonna want your 1/4 cup egg whites. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. I'm stupid. It was 60 milliliters of egg whites plus 3 eggs. So my math was just extremely wrong. Now you're gonna want 3 eggs. 3. Along with your 60 milliliters of egg whites, which is about 4 tablespoons. Oh, or after, by the way, you're gonna want caramel, not chocolate syrup. Okay. Now it's time to mix. Mix up all this yummy goulash. And it looks kind of like not good, just from glancing at it, but that's okay. And apart from me yapping about stupid stuff and you watching me kind of really mess up trying to show you guys a recipe, failure, right? There's a giant science behind failure and how it works, right? And usually, so if we're talking about pushing yourself to failure in the gym, it takes energy. It takes a lot of energy to push yourself to failure, especially if you don't know it. If you don't know how to push yourself to failure properly in the gym, don't do it. Just start off warming up and then gradually go into it as you get better at movements. But if you guys are more experienced, you want to know how to go to failure in the gym more frequently and how the science of it works. Big thing you need, electrolytes. You need the energy to do so. Carbs. You need the glycogen in your muscles to get a nice pump where you're feeling it, right? You need all of this stuff to make sure you feel good in the gym so you can push yourself to failure. And after, you also want protein so you can recover and you can go to failure again the next day. Now, if we're going to failure on a more long-term thing, like say running, right? You want to go to failure on running, which, by gosh, if you can do that, respect. Okay, I could never. But apart from me being not adequate for my own stuff, I wouldn't recommend failure for running. But if you are trying to get better at habits in order to get from point A to point B, like you want to get better at running, failure would be the best thing. But if going to failure is hard for you, you can always start off small. You don't need to go big into failure, right? The big part you need to go into is building those good habits and substituting, right? So that's why failure is so freaking complicated. And failure, you gotta push hard. Don't make yourself think you're going to failure. I did that a lot in the beginning. Like, I was pushing myself hard and I'd pretend to push myself to failure at the end when I had a little more gas left in the tank, right? Just like Tom Platt said, if you leave the gym and you still have, 1% left, did you really push yourself? Are you, I'm not gonna lie, I don't push myself that insanely, but I do go to failure on at least one set of every set I do because I want it, and going to failure is very important. I'm not sure if I should add some more monk fruit sweetener. I might, just because I love me some sweetness. Now, you're gonna throw this in a baking tray. Doesn't need to be that big. It can be shitty like mine. Good. I think this one's gonna be better. I made it the other day and I did 5 eggs and vanilla Greek yogurt, which works, but I'm gonna make this one taste more like cheesecake. So this is what we're doing. Now, you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. 350 degrees. Also, I've been watching Kaiju number 8, the new season. It is freaking good. Okay. Not season 2, I lied. I've been watching the recap, which is really good, but I hear it gets really good. So, just be impatient. So, I'm going to calculate the macros on this real quick so I can tell you. We have 645.4 calories, 55 grams of protein, 66 grams of carbs, and 16 grams of fat. And if I add the caramel, right, which I'm going to use definitely, you don't have to use it, but I would definitely recommend using it. We're going to do about, I have a lot of calories left, so I'm going to do 2 tablespoons, but realistically for you guys, it'll be about 710 calories or 730 calories if you decide to put 2 tablespoons of this stuff. It's sugar-free. So, yes. Not bad. And this stuff inflates a lot. This looks like nothing. Trust me. It'll be something soon. Just got to be patient, right? That's what cooking's all about. And that's why you're with Ryan Goat, the goat of cooking. So, even though I suck at it, but we make it work, right? So, yeah, I'm going to throw this in the oven here, and I might yap to you a little bit about failure. If not, you'll see what it looks like. In the oven we go. Let that sit for like an hour or something, and I think we should be good. Time for the big reveal. Hopefully it turned out all right. It's hot. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's what she's looking like right now. Okay, here's what we got. So I put some monk fruit sweetener on it, and I also, put some caramel. So this stuff tastes pretty darn good if you do it right and you cook it right. Tastes freaking amazing, right? And add monk fruit sweetener. You can use powdered sugar if you want. I'm just doing the low calorie option because we're trying to get lean. So I'm gonna go enjoy this. You guys have a great day.